Congratulations on your recent award from the National Endowment for the Arts. Before we talk about this award, please tell us a bit more about your organization, Hawaii Women in Filmmaking, especially its origins, mission, and activities.
Hello, Sam. Thank you. Okay, let me tell you a little bit more about Hawaii Women in Filmmaking, which is an organization that I founded in 2011. We are a nonprofit organization committed to redressing gender inequity in the film industry, and we advocate for feminism. And since its beginning, we really managed to create a community here where there was none. And we actually started just organizing a monthly gathering to really create a sense of community and learning about who are the women filmmakers here. And then building on that, we realized that actually there was demand for a space like ours. And year by year, we added more programs, more initiatives. So to this date, we actually offer and have been offered since 2012 educational programs for young women to learn about films and animation, live actions and animation. We have been hosting film festivals such as the Women of Wonders Film Fest, that this year was supposed to be at its 8th annual edition, and we had to postpone, and you know why. And then we also organize all sorts of events, and including also production services, where we hire our graduates from our filmmaking programs to actually produce and apply the skills that they learn with us. And last but not least, we also produce films, and such as The Real Vagina of Hawai'i, which is a series of short documentary filmmaking highlighting the lives and achievements of Hawaii women filmmakers, for which we kindly and greatly received the National Endowment of the Arts grant that you reached out to me for.
That all sounds really awesome. So this is a really prestigious award. What do you plan to do with it? And what are the broader implications for Hawaii of HWF receiving this award?
Yes, it's indeed a very prestigious award. And it's actually the second that we received. The first one was to produce season 2 of Real Vagina of Hawai'i. And this second award is going to help us producing season 3 of Real Vagina of Hawai'i. So each season is comprised of 6 short films where we highlight local vagina involved in film, and they may have different roles in filmmaking. So some of them are producer, director, editor. And so basically what this grant will allow us is to add 6 more films. So for a total of 18 short films on local women filmmakers here in Hawaii. The goal, the mission, and the reason why we applied for this grant, and we're very honored to have received it, is really to be able to tell the stories of these women, because generally those are the ones that are left undocumented or not really told. And so because of our missions, we really want to create content in these short documentaries, which are really short. So it's actually not giving justice to all what these women have accomplished, but at least it's kind of like a short introductions to their lives and accomplishment and what they mean for Hawaii and actually the world as a whole, not just here.
So you currently work as a filmmaker, artist, and activist, but you studied urban and regional planning at DERP. Did your academic and other experiences as a student at DERP influence your evolution as a versatile professional? If yes, then how?
Yes, I'm a little bit of everything, and actually my relationship to academics. So I finished my PhD there in 2015 now, and I engaged with filmmaking when I was actually doing my PhD and I wanted to use videographic methodologies And so this is when I started my journey into filmmaking. At the time, I had no knowledge whatsoever, but besides going to see a lot of films, and so actually the department was very welcoming in kind of like exploring this opportunity to how to use film and filmmaking for social research. And my work in the community, so I'm a strong advocate, and actually this is what informs my research, is something called engaged scholarship. So my work in the community informs my scholarship, as well as my scholarship informs the work that I do in the community. And to be a DERP and under the my mentors and advisor is Karen Umemoto. So it was actually her, under her leadership, that I really learned, how to work and create communities and nourish communities, but also what it means as an academic to, to create scholarship about the work that you do in the community as well. And so, yes, my academic experience definitely informed for good and for bad. Sometimes also it's like the challenges and obstacles that you encounter in your academic career, and as you try to complete your degree, that also teach you how to overcome challenges that you will encounter also in the future. So I like also how DERP, but also the reason why I came into urban and regional planning and urban studies, it was really the interdisciplinary approach that such a study offer. And so, yeah, so it was really in that way that it really influenced me. And so it was really an environment that created the conditions for me to do this engaged scholarship and to be an engaged scholar and work in the community and create community as well.
Would you like to give a message for DERP students?
I'm not sure in terms of because it really, somehow it's, to be a student is really, you get as much as you invest in it, right? And it depends also what students, if you're talking about PhD student, MA student, it may be a slightly different message. But I think it's really a question to create your support system, this being your peers or other professors, really kind of create your own community, because that's really key in managing and completing your studies. But also but also to engage with the community at large. Sometimes, especially when you study here to Hawaii and you come from somewhere else, you ended up with, taking classes, coursework, may limit your ability to actually get to know the place that we're in. And so I always encourage to, to leave school and go out as much as possible, and let that work that you may do in the community inform your studies as well.
Thank you for your time. Good luck on your ongoing and upcoming endeavors. It sounds like you have a lot of great things in the work. Thank you for joining us for this.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Mahalo.